Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you say something?
Something.
Kitties.
Something.
That is something.
According to all laws of known aviation, there is
Okay, that's enough.
These should.
I was
Oh,
trying to think of the
quick
Navy SEALs copy pasta.
A quick aside, I saw a video where it's the Bad Apple music video, but the black on it is the B movie and the white is Shrek.
Oh
He
no.
subjected me to that. I was
That's
so upset.
terrible.
It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, Alvarez made me have to look at it. It like while they're sitting there just grinning from it and saying, "Isn't it great?"
It is great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whilst we're doing some housekeeping, Red Ghost and RoboPirate, do you see the captions being picked up on your side of the of the thing?
The question making thing.
Do,
Yeah,
do,
mine's
do,
good.
do,
Mine's
do,
good
do.
caption.
Okay, Robo's worked.
It's not picking up.
That is a
Pardon.
negative. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
That's a negative Ghost Rider.
No, Red Ghost.
I've noticed that sometimes mine and Robos will say start talking again. but
Yeah.
That's it.
Test,
That is a thing.
Darn,
I
missed.
I assumed that was my VPN, so.
Mm,
All right, it's picking up now. Do I send you the new link?
you
'Cause
might
I
need to send me the new link, yeah.
If you refresh, you need to resend it.
Sorry about
Man, if
that.
Kamsey didn't hear things, she missed the sloppy makeouts.
Hey! Don't tease Kamsey. We tease Kamsey too much already.
That was not what I thought you were going to say, and that is fine.
What
But
did you
was it
think
better
I
than
was
what you thought
going
I
to
was gonna
say? Like, only I get to tease Kamsey or something?
Anyway.
Because a lot of people tease Kamsey. And I'm just one of them.
I sent a message in the chat. But
Oh my
anywho,
god! I mean,
Quoth, storyteller of the Elverance, K missed the sloppy toppy.
you did miss seeing, because we were talking in chat, because I was saying how I wanted like a snack before session, and Cress types like something about Vega biting Casimir because of snack related things.
Wait, still no audio? No, there should be audio now.
What?
I think she might be leaning into the sloppy toppy joke. But
Yeah, maybe.
but anywho, so but yeah, so you run into this individual. You're having a wonderful chat with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it's I've never actually done this before, but I'm pretty sure that it should work.
And then you spend a legend.
Yes. And one legend to use.
Your omen manifests, and how does the description? How does it manifest?
My omen?
The boon, or both? Like if they're kind of in tandem in this particular case.
Well, because of the sort of bits of golden light that are usually around Jody when they're using their stuff, that probably like washes over them as their body changes in like a wave from where they touch them.
Okay. It's not to say that it's not a drastic transformation would technically be incorrect, because it is a major change from the way that they were to the way that they are. But it's not a flashy transformation type thing. It's kind of a Animorph style transformation with less body horror.
Thank God.
As kind of like they sit there and they kind of stand taller. Their features becoming more, I think chiseled's the word? Striking,
yeah.
maybe? Kind of like
Defined.
a stronger, yeah, a more defined jawline type of thing, broader in the shoulder, as they take on a more generally masculine form from a attempt to be more androgynous beforehand. Cool. They're gonna keep palling around for you for a while.
The first thing
'Cause-
Jody does after doing that is raise hand for a high five.
Oh hell yeah! It's a beautiful high five.
Yeah.
But they have 3 enhancement on intrigue
Yeah.
rolls, so they might just chill out with you for a while.
Yeah.
So
Do
Yeah,
talk.
I'll hang out.
But,
Maybe if they want to introduce them to the mutual aid network for other stuff.
Just
yeah.
dudes being guys.
Yep.
Guys being
And,
dudes.
Hmm.
The you're not entirely sure if it is something that kind of is part of the healing process or something regarding using your ability, but you kind of do have a type of itch between your shoulder blades along the wheel of samsara on your back.
Hmm.
And it's kind of like gives you the sense to go eastwards, like a draw to that, at least at this moment.
Can I get a vague idea of how far?
Pretty far.
It- Okay. That can wait for a bit then.
Yeah. Casimir and Vega, I presume you guys are together, and if you aren't, the thing that you'll probably be doing later in the session is together.
I mean, I believe we still are together, but
Heyo.
whether or not we're in the
If I should
physical
be doing it
location.
during the session.
I was gonna say Vega was on her laptop finishing up an AMA for a subreddit that got made for her because somehow she's now has her own online coven.
Very cool.
And she's on her laptop in.
Casimir's bed. I mean, the midnight.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Which, as has been established previously in canon, is a reinforced bed so that Alma can sleep on the foot, like at their feet.
Yes.
And that's the excuse Casimir is sticking to.
Exactly.
Yeah. Basically, it's just slowly becoming to where Vega's gonna eventually just be living there. They're cohabitating.
Yeah.
As you
Wait.
kind of go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to highlight the fact that I believe Cardin has been here since like session 3, which means
Yeah.
Cardin has been living with Casimir longer than Vega has.
Yeah, but it's because
Technically.
they took time with their relationship to let
Yeah.
things progress naturally. You just barged right in.
And
Yeah,
Cardin,
and I have a friend for life.
Cardin, if you want to join in, you have to convince Vega.
Yep.
As she stands there as the black cat girlfriend she is.
I would just like to reinstate. I understand the joke. Cardin is asexual.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely fair.
But as you finish off the aspects of the AMA, Donovan, in a more hominid humanoid type form, kind of goes to either on a phone or a laptop of a sort, kind of begins closing things out for you to have more of your free time for the rest of the day. Because
You know-
church grims
yeah.
do that shit.
Yeah. Vega's just like, Donovan, you've become super reliable lately, even more than you've already been, and I want you to know how much I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to the market and get you like some really good meat for a good dinner soon.
it's definitely kind of like doesn't react as you're kind of facing him, but as you kind of begin to turn away, it's that little kid thing of like the fist pumping yes type of thing.
See, I would have
And
thought that
yeah.
I would have thought that the most obvious thing to happen would be a thud, thud, thud of the tail hitting the mattress.
That too.
And like while he's fist pumping, he just hears her say, "I'm thinking Wagyu." Brave. As he's trying to keep his composure.
Yeah, it's that aspect of like you know how like a dog knows that a treat's coming and it's just like, look at me, I'm sitting very well, my posture is great, I'm just watching, I'm not begging. It's kind of like the aspect of
I'm being such a good boy.
Yeah, it's just that aspect of like standing really great posture type of thing. But yeah.
Donovan is a very good boy. We love this good boy.
What's Casimir up to at this particular moment in time?
I think with everything that's happening,
Missing his girlfriend.
yeah,
She's upstairs.
she's upstairs. And Casimir is in the library. And I think to honor the I think, was it a boon that I chose? Or was it, no, it was the knack that I have available to me right now. I am training with Koshei to try and kind of replicate his cloning technique, and it doesn't work the way that he does it. But there is something that I'm building on to try and perfect, even though it's not, it's not perfect yet, but it is something that I might be able to use in future tribulations.
Okay.
Is that what we're calling it now these days? I'm kidding. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. Ignore me.
Mm-hmm.
Not making jokes about him being able to clone himself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay if your head went that way.
I just did it because it was funny.
It is a funny joke.
Funny joke.
Thank you. I can not do it, so I cannot do it justice.
Did we introduce Ligea?
No, we did not.
No,
I
that
believe
sounds like
Kind of.
I believe
wanted
it
to,
could
but
be
there was a lot of
Ligea
things
or
there.
Ligeia.
Ligeia. Okay. But yes. So you said that you're in the Midnight Nook. That you're not in Casimir's bed. That was the joke. Correct?
I am not in Casimir's bed.
Vega.
Yes.
Okay. There is, if I recall correctly, she is, is she a nymph or is she a siren?
She is, I believe, a muse.
Ooh.
Is
But
that what she's based on? Because I know
I
there's
will.
the guide muses.
I did not base her off of a muse, I believe.
Okay.
But it could have been the case. I cannot remember. I'm so sorry.
It's been a while. It's
It
fine. We've
has.
slept at least once since then.
Yes.
Possibly even twice.
My goodness. In this economy?
Possibly.
But,
Wow.
Yeah. Anywho, while we're figuring out some of that stuff, the best way to kind of describe it is Vega, you've seen denizens. You've seen denizens over at the Speakeasy, some of the times where
You've met
denizens will
me.
come into the Midnight Nook. Jody, as Jody's become more Saiyan, like Super Saiyan 4 like
Yep.
in their physicality. And while this individual is kind of more human in their base appearance, not unlike Liv the Holder that you met at the beginning of your adventures, there is something kind of otherworldly and extremely attractive about this individual. As she
Hey,
kind of
yo.
steps in.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's all I was saying in response because you're like, and attractive. I'm like, huh?
Extremely
Yeah.
attractive.
Yes. As if she has something akin to the beauty purview.
Oh.
Yeah, you've seen this before.
It makes them a
but
It's
hottie.
the sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
A thoughty too hottie.
But as she kind of, as the line seems a bit long to talk to the person who's manning the storefront itself, she comes over and asks, "So you are part of the local band, if the stories are correct? Um, is Casimir here? I've been asked to help him manage some things regarding image.
Are you like a new PR?
In a sense, yes.
I mean, I can lead you to him, but ground rules, no funny business. I will have to hurt you.
I promise to behave."
Thank you. And she will start leading. What's her name? Well, she didn't get her name.
Uh, do you ask for it?
Yes. Oh, also, or she starts leading her to the library, and she goes, "Oh, hi," and then she's like, "Wait, what's your name?"
Legate.
I was
Hi,
mistaken. She is based off of a siren.
Ah, so it's
So
more
she
kind of
is a-
like the flowy type of
Yeah.
water kind of based aspects to it. It's more of a way that she flows when she walks. It's not like a step. It's more
Yeah.
kind of
She's only half Muse from her mother's
Perfect.
side.
twice removed. Wait, no, that's not.
No,
how that
no, not
works.
twice removed. Actual, like, mother Melpomene or Terpsichore.
But Vega calls out, I have someone here that wants to speak to you.
You hear from the depths Casimir's voice, but it seems to be strangely projected, as if there's multiple sources from the voice, one word coming from one side, one word coming from another, before you see Casimir kind of like walking up the stairs from the cooler basement, but he is there's a sheen of sweat on his brow. His normal cardigan dressed self is now wearing a simple shirt that has been somewhat soaked through. I'm sorry, this training has... I don't know. I don't know if it's working out. You said someone was here for me?
Vega pauses as she takes a look over him before she snaps out of it, and she said, and she like shakes her head. She said she's here to help with like public image. I'm guessing she's PR.
Okay. Grabbing a phone, kind of starts looking through things if I've missed a message or something.
Maybe the friend set it up.
They could be. It would not surprise me.
How about I
Kind
get
of a-
you also? Oh, she was just
Go
gonna say.
ahead. No?
Also, in the meantime, I'm gonna get you a towel and another shirt and
Oh, thank you, my love.
maybe a cute sweater vest because you know I like have those look on you.
Good thinking.
And she gives him a kiss on the cheek as
Oh.
she leaves the two of them to discuss things.
It is a kiss returned as well.
The general aspect, as you kind of finish that part of the conversation and Vega departs to go get said things, if you take a kind of a brief look around, it's kind of an interesting thing for a brief moment, as Koshé being Koshé is all but ogling your new guide.
Heyo.
And she is kind of staring at you with the intensity. I guess the best way to kind of explain it would be like a sculptor looking at a fresh piece of marble, where it's more of a project than anything else. It goes, I was expecting some things regarding public relations, but we could do more. And she,
I
like,
am
starts
sorry, you have me at
walking
a
around you.
disadvantage. She turns around me, and I close the door to the basement behind me so that Koshé cannot ogle anymore. We will have to have a conversation about this.
I'm not gonna. That will be a conversation with Koshé response, not a right now response.
Yep.
But yeah, she kind of sits there and takes a look around. When it comes to Casimir's clothes,
Mm-hmm.
where does he shop and what does he get?
Ooh. I think he generally
Mm-hmm.
dresses very basically. He tends to go to the off-the-rack menswear stores, kind of like casual. I don't know. There is a word for it, but it, like almost neutral preppy. Though,
I was
Collegiate.
thinking like off the rack academia type.
yeah,
fashion
I
style.
think he's leaned more into that, knowing what Vega likes more, the sweater vests, the button ups.
She likes the dark academia look on him.
Mm.
She thinks it suits him well.
So his
Looking up something.
appearance has changed a little bit since partnering up with Vega.
She's also, I will say, she's toned back on how, on some of her things to kind of complement his look too.
Oh, you don't have to.
But she wanted to.
But Cass is like, but you are hot.
But yeah, so it's definitely kind of the thing where it's not like the aspect of I'm going to change everything about you. You've become this thing, but it's definitely you can tell, like, as you kind of look around, you probably don't turn so that way she can finish what it is that she's doing. But it's definitely like you can hear her mumbling notes to herself as she kind of pulls, like kind of comes out and goes, so, as you've kind of been doing things and making waves in, it's the best way to kind of describe it, just everywhere, I suppose, between some mutual acquaintances of ours have taken it to get you somebody who can help you manage some things or teach you to do it yourself if that's something that you'd rather do. And
It feels a little bit weird to be talking so vaguely.
I think part of the reason why it's more of a vague type of conversation is because I don't know too much about you other than the accomplishments that may be exaggerated through time and distance. The long game of telephone, so to speak.
Well, in that case, would you like to join me upstairs? We have a sitting area there that is more private.
Sure. Lead the way.
And we go upstairs where I believe Vega would be, so I can kind of freshen up a bit, and
Which,
get. Mhm.
while Kaz gets freshened up, Vega would offer any drinks or some baked goods from the shop.
Just water for the moment, please. And yeah, she's there is kind of a point where Casimir steps away if Vega's there. It's definitely that Casimir is the one that she's here for, but it's definitely that interesting thing of I could work with just about everyone in the band should they choose type of thing. So
Mhm.
she is kind of giving Vega that whole possible project type of thing, that overlook thing as well.
She's like
Looking her up and down.
evaluating her.
Exactly.
Freshened up, Casimir returns, and sits like on a sofa where like there is space for one more, so Vega can sit next to him. You mentioned mutual friends. Are we talking capital letter F friends, or are we talking about someone else?
Well, I'd give them more of a capital letter, but that's because of what they are compared to who they are, but that's neither here nor there. It's, one of your aunts is cashing in a favor with one of my parents, so to speak.
I see.
But this is kind of what I'm here to do. And she kind of like pulls out from her bag, which is definitely, as you can tell from here, one of the extra dimensional space bags, as it looks kind of like a very high-end purse, but she pulls out a binder from it type of thing. And kind of passes a portfolio going over different social media profiles, if that's something that you like to do, where like different kind of like online presences, how to manage those things, get people to do it for you, what to do yourself, stuff that the lads and the Instagrammers handle for Andre and Jody, for the most part on there.
Andre's completely unaware they're doing that at the moment.
The other thing that she goes, and when I was talking about kind of the aspect of a more literal sense, and she pulls out a second binder, and it's different styles and fashions. It goes, judging based on kind of what you're wearing now and the sweater vest that your lovely paramour here has brought you. She kind of flips through some of the pages and gets to kind of like a more academia look with definitely more higher end, well fitted type of fashions compared to kind of the loose fitting long cloak or long coat type dark academia things. And she just kind of spends the next however long going over that with you.
And then fashion.
And gain the beauty purview.
Vega's going at all of this.
I'll kind of like figure out some things that I like personally, but I will take note of Vega's approval for certain pieces, for certain looks. Mostly like, hey, this is what I like, and then this is what specifically my partner enjoys. And seeing that there is, luckily, a nice middle ground to be struck.
Yeah.
It's definitely kind of like, as you guys go through kind of the basics or like basis related of some of these designs or colors or what have you, she kind of takes a couple of nods, looks at it, and as you kind of describe things, she changes some of the details on a tablet that she seems to have pulled out from nowhere and kind of gives kind of a general, something like this kind of gives a not a little more than a rough sketch, which is impressive given how quickly it's going type of thing. But yeah, she works and gives you clothing and fashion advice in addition to things. There's a point where she kind of broaches the subject of makeup, kind of like how it can accentuate certain things, enhance your jawline if that's something that you're looking for, soften other features, and just goes on for some time. There's a point where she's like, I have this beautiful nail polish that I think will bring out aspects of your, like, match your hair quite well. Because your hair's starlight, right? Pretty much.
There is that in... I think with the striking looks, I specifically went for everything that, like, had that natural beauty is now enhanced, and then with the beauty purple, that becomes, I think, supernatural.
Okay. But yeah. So however long that lasts is entirely up to you, but that is the conversation that she kind of has
Mm-hmm.
in talking with you.
I think...
Now, as she is a guide and not a follower, unlike the followers that other people have, she will not run this for you. She will teach you how to do it.
Yes.
Vega's like, teach me how to do his makeup if he wants it. I will do it.
I think it'll be
She
a
looks excited.
mutual endeavor.
Excellent. Okay.
But yeah, in the next coming days and weeks, you'll have Casimir starting to dip his toes into a touch of cosmetics there, here and there, starting to paint his nails, or having like little designs on them, trending towards like constellations and starlight and stardust and nebulae.
I think that suits well. Vega approves.
Yay!
He's like the stars to her moon. Of course she's gonna approve.
The I don't have much for Andre at the moment, which makes me feel bad, but it's just kind of the aspect of when Andre makes it back to the orphanage, the specifically going to the lair. There are people playing with the Cerberus pup, like a couple of the kids that have either snuck in or have just kind of waltzed in of their own accord, and a kind of like playing tug of war with 3 heads and 3 different.
I think it makes sense that he probably would have like let them in, introduced them to the dog, said this is a good place to go in an emergency.
So that they don't get accidentally eaten by the dog.
Oh, good boy. He only eats rotten satyr meat.
Mm-hmm.
He just a puppy. He just a baby.
But yeah. To go back to Jody for a moment, as you kind of sit there and interact with your individuals of the mutual aid or the lads or other things, the physical sensations of your tattoo begin to kind of increase, and who knows about your tattoo? Because if I recall correctly, you have not shown it to the band.
Not yet.
Unless you showed it
Well,
off at the barbecue.
It was
That's true.
mentioned that Jody may have a tattoo, but Jody did not show it
Oh, okay.
explicitly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, Jody was too nervous to get shirtless at that place.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh, that's a lot of beef.
Too much beef.
I can't compete with this.
Andre nods his head whilst at the barbecue, cooking some
Yep.
steak.
The burgers.
The burgers.
I just had the thought of like DBZ abridged Frieza going, "Oh God, you could grind meat on those."
Given the changes I've made to Jody's model, kind of similar.
Not too far off, yeah.
Anyway, Jody's gonna get the lads to like look into just generally like look into areas out east and see if anything weird is happening that way that might be relevant to
I
Me.
take it as they helped you get the needle in ink. The lads are well aware of
Yeah.
your artwork. Okay.
Like
so
they probably helped with.
Leo's kind of sitting there chilling out as they kind of sit there, take a look at some things, and goes, kind of addresses some of the different aspects of like the Wheel of Samsara and how people do different rituals to kind of alleviate or satisfy some karma, so that way individuals in the lower three aspects can begin to ascend. And generally, the kind of idea that's coming up is somewhere in kind of rural China, they are having a festival, or at least they're supposed to be having a type of festival where they feed the individuals on the closer to the middle space on the negative things of overall. So, like, if we have humans that are on the bottom of the good karma, just below humans at the start of bad karma would be hungry ghosts, apparently, from what I've seen in the Wheel of Samsara. And one of the things that people do is kind of give them sustenance and kind of try to comfort them so they don't have that aspect of attachment or greed for physical things, so that way they can reincarnate in a better sense. And that feels kind of what the kind of resonates with the feeling that you've been having.
Long pause. So I need to find some ghosts.
Find some ghosts, or go over there and help them find some ghosts. Either way, suppose it'll work.
I was thinking
It's a bit of a
you
distance to China.
Yeah, you got cloud walking boots. You can get there pretty quickly, I bet.
You can find
no.
some ghosts, but you do have punch the problem, so you can solve it that way as well.
Yes. Is Jody just like, no, I can fly at running speed. That's gonna take fucking forever.
Ask Andre
That's
to carry you,
fancy.
and maybe like wear a flight suit.
Oh man, if only we had a massive land mass that could. Oh wait, no, the whale is gone. Never mind.
Yep.
Whoops.
Never mind.
The whale is-
I retract my snark.
Uh-huh.
Oh, if only we had a giant landmass that could take us there.
Definitely. Jody's gonna ask if there's any, like, other world routes that could get me there really quick.
The thing
Or
with
maybe that.
taking terra incognita or other
Mhm.
types of things to get from one space to another, it's possible, and time-wise it's quicker, but as you kind of noticed with your adventure over in the Thrice 10th Kingdom, things move at the speed of plot there.
Mhm.
You'd have to do a lot in order to get from here to there in that particular
So do all of them work like that, or just the one we were in?
That one works more on storybook logic. Some of them might be that you have to help somebody or take some time helping people. If you're going through like underworlds, you might help a few people in the Vale figure out where they're supposed to go and kind of help them process some things as kind of a trial, not so much go forward and fight the wizard or the dragon type of thing. The last train out of here is kind of a place to get to just about anywhere you want to go in the world, but that one's a bit weird. Can't really tell if it's living and what it wants, but there are people who kind of worship it as if it's its own type of... It's a lot.
Mm. So you're saying there's a train?
Yeah, there is a train. And yeah, it'll begin explaining some of the things about the last train out of here as I open up realms of magic and mystery. Where did I put it? There, I put it. Okay. But yeah, and honestly, with things like this, if you want to, you can bring people to help you if that's something that you want to do, or you can handle it on your own. There it is. There's
Jody's gonna type in the group chat. I need to pop to China for a couple, maybe a day or two. I don't know. Anyone want to come with?
Casimir looks to Vega next to him.
The second message. It's okay if you're busy. I'll be back soon.
I mean, we got it.
I like not too long after you send the text, you just hear a behind you as the snack wagon is now just like right there. Man, lucky I was looking at my phone while I was driving.
Don't do that!
Let's pause on. I've been told you shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't, but it's lucky I was doing it this time.
Well, I don't drive, so I don't know.
Alright, get in, bud. We're going to China.
What does Vega want to do?
We might be going on a train, so
I mean,
I don't think we're gonna get the van on the train, bud.
depends on how big the train is.
Oh,
It's a
that's
magic
good
train.
point. This is the conversation they have.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I mean, China sounds fun. Would you be interested?
I wouldn't be opposed.
I mean, maybe I can wear kipao.
Oh. That's
just
not
like,
the only
"Alright,
reason
count
I
me
would
in."
want. That's not the only reason I would want to, because of we are helping a friend. But yes. And we can try some of the new fashion tips.
I think that would be a great idea.
So Casimir is going to look like all of the like any of the love interests from Love and Deep Space, because that is a Chinese game.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
Jody will
good.
approve.
What about you, Andre? Did you want to accompany them, or are you gonna have family time?
I feel like it would make more sense for Andre to stay with his family at this point. Come all this way. You can't just say, yeah, I'm gonna go to China, bye.
No.
Bye!
Invite the entire family.
The other thing that you can do is, if people would like to, they could spend Legend and do Starry Path.
I have that, so like
That is a possibility if you don't want to take the train, or you could do it on the return trip. Your choice.
If people like mention whether they're going or not in the chat, Jody's like, good. Now I just gotta figure out how to get there.
I could help.
Question mark?
You do know that Casimir can teleport you places. He's done it before.
So that would help, because right now my option is magic train.
I bet the fare would be insane.
Casimir is going to send back. I do not mean to dissuade you from taking the train, because it is objectively one of the best public transport options that there is.
Yes.
But if it doesn't work out, I can teleport everyone.
I mean, teleporting would be faster.
True. So he's just going to put the responsibility of the choice on Jody. You're welcome.
Jody's
It is.
paying tribute. Teleport it is, he said? Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
We can definitely get the van through a teleport.
Is the snack wagon a trivial character?
The
Yes.
sack wagon is no
Well-
longer sentient.
True. Hold
It is an
on.
object. It is an object that does not do anything other than be an automobile, so I argue it can't get any more trivial than it already is.
It's not even a magic school bus.
Not even a character, it's an object.
It was a character for a time, but no longer.
But no.
It was our little Totoro.
It would have been the cat bus, but not the Totoro.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, it's true. I haven't watched Totoro.
It's. You should.
I know.
It's good. It's sad in places, but it's good.
It's a cat, but it is also a bus.
It is fully cat and fully bus. It is the, honestly, in media, maybe one of the best examples to explain a certain doctrine.
Amazing.
Anyway, it doesn't say anything about objects, but we haven't complained about clothing before, so Starry Path it is. I will spend one legend.
Okay.
Probably best
So
that we don't
the-
teleport naked.
Jody will have had to explain exactly where we're teleporting, and I will pick.
I'll get Leo to pull up a map.
I will pick up, I will pick a like parking lot sized space to do
No,
that.
no, just teleport us on the
there's-
top of the mountain
there's
directly
plenty of
into the
space
celestial
around.
bureaucracy.
Uh huh.
But yeah, so you kind of you appear, I will say, on the outskirts of town rather than in the center of town as you kind of pull in. The roads are not paved. A lot of the buildings are kind of wood slats. It's definitely a rural space, but it is a space that seems, I guess the kind of best way to describe it, as I've kind of pulled it together quickly, is in a sense of chaos. That's if the leaders of the space, the people who would usually be kind of organizing this, are nowhere to be seen. Well, yeah, it's just a bunch of people kind of going around. Like chickens with their heads cut off.
Oh dear.
Gonna ask Leo to handle translating, please.
Vega can do it as well.
I sure can.
I understand what they're saying.
I can.
Just for
say
me,
things.
so because he can probably translate it immediately.
Mhm.
And just go up to someone and be like, "Hey, what's the problem? What's going on?"
As this is kind of a Buddhist type of space, given the wheel's origin, it's the way that it's kind of explained is the easy thing is that the easy explanation is that the local holy person who would be kind of running this thing passed relatively recently, and there hasn't been someone to come in and kind of take that spot. While there are people who are kind of getting things together, such as the offerings and other physical things, there isn't so much people to kind of lead the ceremony or to kind of put things in the proper spaces would kind of be the best way to describe it.
Okay. What exactly would need to be done? This is my first time at one of these.
There we go. Okay, so that is Segaki, which is the specific Japanese Buddhism version of it. Oh, neat, it does take place in July. It's more, I guess the kind of best way to put it, at least at this point as I'm kind of reading through this stuff quickly, so I didn't think about this much. I was just, this is an idea for Peg Tribute for Jody.
Yeah.
Didn't think we'd get this far today. The kind of in spaces that are far enough apart, kind of setting up altars they don't entirely know I think it's kind of more at this point that Leo
Do
and
they
the
need someone to
lads and
do they
taking-
need someone to point out where the ghosts are? Because I can do that.
Yeah, something for that, kind of bringing up building or gathering, offering altars, kind of would be a way to put it. In some cases, evens or odds.
Evens.
Okay. Cool. For particularly nasty ghosts, keeping the gates of hell shut would be a good idea.
Oh,
Hmm.
I could probably do that. Definitely. Looks around for where they are.
It's does anyone have death or journeys?
I do. I have death.
Okay. It's not quite to a point of it being open yet. It's more like ripples in the air, but you do kind of see some points at different spaces. Go ahead and roll for me a mental culture thing, real quick. I don't know how good that is for you, but
Culture sucks, but I don't know if any of my specialties help.
traits. I gotta find that.
Would those places where the underworld and the overworld connect, would they be places of particular sacred nature?
Probably.
Loose, like very little.
Would that fall under presence of magic that I could tell?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and allow that. It's not really magic in the same way that sorceress magic works.
Because
as you can kind of
I've got
tell.
this, so I can just see
Yeah.
dangerous in
Yeah.
the underworld.
I
I also see ghosts.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't see any of the things that are on there.
Yeah,
Two successes.
successes.
Between working with Leo and the lads and kind of being able to translate it into English at this particular moment, you kind of get the idea also that some of these altars might be best put nearer to these gates, because even though some of the ghosts might be violent, not all of the ghosts will be violent, and it is for those ghosts that these offerings are for.
And if some of them are violent, I will stop them.
You'll do what a Monkey D. Luffy does and just push them back to where they go.
No. Back in there.
Get
That
back
thing
in
back where
there.
it came from.
Or so help me. Yep. Indeed.
But yeah.
Right, who wants to be John Goodman?
Yeah, the floor is yours. You have some basic things that you need to do to pay tribute. While Andre is going to a nice, very expensive dinner with his family.
Large bill.
Very large bill.
When you say very nice, who's organized this?
Who's gonna have to pay?
The domain that I've got from the Nymstagrammers is luxury resorts.
I think they might do a lot of the organization there on that one. Like, it might be it's definitely they're working with members of your family. Let me take a look at game notes real quick. They're working with like
Do I hear Baloo?
you probably did.
Who let this cat in the van?
Tony was the first thought that I had, but I don't know. Like probably Tony, Harley, and Diana, kind of working together with them to figure out what people like. But they're the ones that are primarily organizing the space. If that makes sense. Okay, but yeah. So yeah, you guys have you could build some altars or find some of them, put them in the proper spaces, do culture stuff or any particular phrases or ritual stuff. Leo and the lads can help do research if need be for those. Stretching, getting ready, organizing people, all sorts of different things y'all can do.
I believe when Jody instructs the lads to help point out to people where the altar should go, it becomes immediately apparent, like, who they're a scion of. to these people.
This kid can talk to monkeys, and they obey him.
And they seem to be part monkey themselves.
Yeah, that's going to be very tough to figure out.
Yeah, very tough.
I think the one that you get is that you do kind of catch, that you've probably heard a couple of times in various dialects of Chinese would be the victorious fighting Buddha here in this particular place. But yeah. So who would like to do what?
Yeah, Jody's gonna get the lads to help people figure out where to put the tables, the altars,
Okay.
and is gonna get to work on the hell door, probably.
Okay. Taking a look at different pools. It's more kind of like preparing for things. I will say make a mental leadership check to kind of help with your proper scale stuff for the lads. To kind of get stuff organized.
I miss being able to just click on things and see what they do. Scale 1 higher, and then scale 1 higher again, so I think they have scale 2.
They have scale 1 for size. Let me take a look at your powers. The lads have scale on...
They have mob and they have
mental,
mental scale, so I think they get
so
for this.
that is 2 scale indeed.
Okay. 7 successes.
Yeah. So it's definitely kind of like this is a very humble place. This isn't a place of like a lot of means in comparison. But it is a place that is kind of needs your guys' presence. And the lads, like as these people kind of bring out humble looking altars, the lads don't only like put them in the proper spaces. By the time they make it from where they're being stored to where they need to be put, it's like a completely different... It's like it was Ship of Theseus, but from a more modest thing to a more ritualistic, like higher-end ceremony type of thing.
Don't ask where they got the stuff, they will not tell you.
They will not. But,
They will ask, are you a cop?
Is there anything that anyone else is doing while Jody's kind of giving instructions to the lads and preparing
Jody
to
did
punch
say
ghosts?
to you guys, probably, like, feel free to, like, go find somewhere to eat or something if you want. I just gotta deal with this.
I think Casimir would like to help, but also kind of feels like I'm having a hard time, like, making myself understood here because I do not speak the language.
Vega would translate and stuff for him, so she can do that.
I also don't speak the language, so I guess I'm sticking with you two.
You don't speak or understand the language.
Yeah, she would translate back and forth.
Fair. But I was thinking that Casimir could do some preliminary search work on what the Baba Yaga had asked of us to find.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a good idea.
You are fulfilling that aspect of the task. So, what would you like to look into?
Specifically, if there are any access points nearby Brussels for Tirna Nog.
Yeah, Ireland. That is like near, relatively speaking, because near to me is different than near to you guys. Probably.
Yep, you're right. That's a 2-hour flight.
Yeah.
Man, 2 hours? That's child's play for us.
And then I'm probably going to be looking for whether in Norse mythology Gleipnir was constructed, and if there is any hint of the dwarves having, like, if there was anything left over from Gleipnir before it was used to bind Fenrir.
Seriously, who's
Go
cat is this?
ahead and roll for me, and Vega, you may help if you would like. Academics or occult and mental, please.
Okay.
Who would like to help? Like, of the two of you, who is helping and who is doing?
I have a standard
I-
10 dice in this.
I was gonna say I have 5 in occult and 5, but only 4 in 2 of my mental, because I'm more of a social.
Okay,
Would you like to
Vega,
help?
You go ahead and roll help.
Okay, so
That's
do I still roll just
Occult or academics and mental.
Okay.
Mystic rituals, given that you're looking into 2 different things at this particular point, does apply for you.
Yes. So mental.
I don't know what you want me to do with them.
Intellect. I gave 2 successes.
All right, so you have enhancement 2.
I have an
I
additional.
will also allow
Yes.
religion to apply here for your specialties. And you were
Oh.
saying you have additional.
I have an additional 1 enhancement from my staff, which I use to increase my my data signal. It is a general +1. No, I don't think it would fit.
I don't think you can do it that way.
No, that was cheeky. But let's see if there's anything else that I could add. So what happens if I invoke a title again?
If you evoke a title as a feat of scale, you will get scale 2 to the action, which generally means, for the purposes here, it is enhancement that breaks the enhancement cap. At scale 2, that would be 4 enhancement. When you roll, it'll ask for scale things on there. It kind of also generally affects a larger thing. So like if you're using leadership scale, you're able to influence more people because you're able to kind of cancel out the scale of that size of group. If you're using like might, like Andre might or something like that, you can lift tanks or things along those lines if you're using those things. For mental stuff, I kind of use that as like the how fast or how much information you can process through. If that would kind of make sense in this particular case. Or how esoteric the knowledge you might gain or find would be.
Right. Because I do have Keeper of the Majestic Library as a title. And I just plug into the knowledge that is held within the library for this.
Sure.
So scale 2,
So
you
are
said? Or
using- Yeah, if that's what you would like to do for that. You spend 1 legend to do so.
yes, I will.
You may also so you are magically tapping into the resources of the library.
Yes.
Yes. You may use the staff for that.
Yay! So 3 enhancement, 2 scale, with specialty, cunning academics.
Because you got 2 from
Oh.
Vega, 1 from religion, 1
2 from Vega.
staff.
Right. There we go. 11 successes.
Okay, so to answer the first question, you need to get your way to the otherworldly sea, and there are many places to do that. You could do the Pirates of the Caribbean thing, which is sail until you get lost. There are many terra incognita in the Pacific Islands that can act as gateways to the otherworldly sea. I believe the Tuatha De Danann made their way from the west, so there's probably a gate somewhere over there. To get your way to what's the island that Kit's from? I can't remember.
He's from Avalon.
Yeah, you can get your way to Avalon through the Otherworldly Sea through Wales and stuff as well. There are many ways to get to the Otherworldly Sea. The difficulty is just picking a direction and weathering it.
Yeah.
But that is the only way, as far as you are aware of, to get to Tir Nadog. As for Glipnir, you run into two problems. One, there is no extra. Three problems, technically.
Okay.
You do kind of get the name of dwarves, and you know that creating such a thing, despite your vaunted divine power at this particular moment, is beyond you guys.
Yep.
You guys could not make this yourself. And the third thing is that since there isn't any extra, while some of the things are still common, either through technicalities like PCOS, you probably cannot find all of the things that originally made Gleipnir. So even if you were able to find the dwarves, they will probably ask you to find some other difficult to find things.
Okay.
I see.
Because fetching a piece of Gleipnir as it is being currently used to keep Fenrir is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Just a little piece. It'll be fine.
Alvarans, don't say it like that. I can hear you lying.
Not gonna affect you. There's no easier here. It'll be alright.
Yeah, what they don't know won't hurt them. Won't hurt. Won't hurt
definitely
them.
don't want
Animals.
to. Definitely don't want to piss off an entire pantheon of fight boys.
We
No,
won't,
like,
they don't know.
Ragnarok happened all by itself. I didn't do anything, honest.
The
Hey,
the, ro-
Loki
the rope
breaks
just
out
did
before.
the rope just did that.
Loki breaks out before the world, before Fenrir does. You got time. It'll be fine. You just might have loosened the bonds a little bit, made it a little easier for Fenrir to get out. It's fine. Don't worry about
And
it.
hey, it's not our fault. It's fate's fault because it drove us here.
Look, I can
Besides,
just...
it's cool to keep him caged up all the time. That's not how you treat a doggy.
Yeah, we are the dog crew. But I can just imagine that if we were to do this, and like the second that we find a way to extract a piece of this, we'll just get a worldwide text that says, "Hey, Loki's escaped. Good good going."
Yeah, for some reason, it seems to be snowing everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. Anyway, has
Eyes are
nothing to do
acting
with
up.
us.
Giant snake came out of the water. What the hell?
Man, all these coincidences happening at once.
Where'd the sun go?
What the sun doing?
What that dog doing?
What the cat doing?
Fenrir can have a little apocalypse as a treat. It's fine.
I agree with the statement.
No, it's very bad for his salt intake.
Odin
Yeah,
is
a
pretty
lot
salty.
of salt in the ocean.
And all of the people who are like in an apocalypse, they get salty too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Odin
wait,
is
man,
pretty
we'll fix
salty, and that's the main snack. But yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what you find regarding Tiernan and Glitnir.
Good idea. I'll share this with Vega and just say I will continue to remind you that your girlfriend is scary.
I know, isn't she great?
Great is the right word. Good, not so much.
Well, I never said she was a good person. She's morally
She's awesome.
great.
While
Yeah,
you're
she's
having
not-
this conversation, Jody just runs past with a basket of offerings above their head.
I should go help them out. My
That's okay, I
brain.
got it.
Never mind.
Arden's playing fetch with Donovan.
Casimir is in a hell of his own making, and he doesn't know that it is not his own making.
Teehee.
As you guys go through and get things set up, I would like it's got to go relatively quick as kind of the night begins to approach and individuals as kind of the veil begins to get thin. I would like everyone to roll some form of initiative. You can use You doesn't have to be cunning. It can be any attribute that you would like, plus the action attribute that you would like to do in order to help this for paying tribute purposes,
Okay.
including Andre. Andre, you may roll culture or something similar if you would like, as you are having a wonderful time with your family.
I will do
Or
that.
persuasion, or technology if you're building
Can I-
things, or
Does
what have
Mystic
you.
Rituals count for this?
Yes, Mystic Rituals does indeed count for this, as does religion.
I was going to just say leadership because it's a group for the family.
Yeah, leadership will work there too.
Does that work?
Are we using specializations for initiative?
Yep,
Yeah,
apparently we are.
In this case, yes. In this case, yes.
Might.
Persuade groups.
Absolutely.
So I didn't exactly
A group of people.
use my staff here, but I did roll 5 ones.
That's a
We
oof.
got Scott and Pache.
7.
Okay. Vega,
7.
Cass,
Hell yeah.
Andre, Jody. Garden?
But I'm sorry, a lot of people were talking. What is happening?
You're rolling initiative.
Oh, okay.
It can be. Okay. Garden's taking a nap.
Yep. He's playing fast with Donovan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's wild. Carden threw the ball and then just collapsed on the ground and started snowing. It's weird. I rolled 10 dice with 1 enhancement and got nothing. Oh my god. I think this is my first roll of the game too.
Yeah.
Let me go here. Here. Let me stop this. I will put on this one because that was more exciting. All right, so we will start with Jody as the gates begin kind of open and ghosts begin pouring out. For those of you that do not have the death purview, which I think is most of you that are here, you can kind of see translucent specters. You just have, I'll say, +1 difficulty for you guys that can't see the ghosts necessarily. If you do choose to interact with them physically or more directly. But yeah, we will start with Jody.
Jody is going to look out for ones that look malevolent. And
Okay.
go and tackle them.
All right. Roll for me physical close combat, or social close combat, as you're kind of trying to read them, or mental close combat, whichever one you'd like to do in this particular
Fortunately,
case.
I have a 5 in each of the stats, so...
Yeah. Roll your 10 dice.
And if I can get any stuff about my weapons. I wish I could just click on them and see what they do.
That would be too easy.
You might have to double click on them, because sometimes it does that for me.
Same.
2 general enhancement from your threads. You have your punchies, specializations. So I think that's 4 on its own. I don't know if you have another one. Offhand.
Well, there's 9 successes.
9 success. It is almost, for those of you that are watching, an art form, as you see kind of Jody bobbing and weaving, dancing through a lot of these ghosts, and in some cases, some of the more malevolent ones getting grabbed and yeeted back through the gateway that they came from, or the nearest gateway that they've made it to. But it's...
Hell, I'll use Master Weapons to put the grappling ability on the thread, so I can just whip him around one of them and just throw him in that way.
It's kind of like the action RPGs, all the Bayonetta and Devil May Cry, where it's like you take care of a bunch of them around you and then use the grappling part of the threads to pull more people in to extend your combo.
If you snatch.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's that. Okay, so you're using leadership and stuff for your family, Andre. What is it that you guys are doing as it's getting closer to I'll say at this point, probably earlier morning for you guys. Like, I going to breakfast, going to make something, getting an early start on a construction project.
I think that it is exactly at this time that Andre is just completely unaware of the fighting going on that side.
Mhm.
Sends a message into the group chat saying, "Does anyone know what JoJo is?"
Oh, no.
Wonderful.
Because like you have that guardian neck that alerts you to danger.
Is
But
Jody in danger?
No one's in. Jody's not in danger at
No,
all.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Kaz and Vega, since you both rolled threes,
Mm-hmm.
what would you two like to do?
Ladies first.
Actually, not ladies first.
Okay,
My brain is not deciding what I want to do yet.
understood. Casimir sees these dead as spectral beings, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to use this guided starburst boon. So that's an imbuing of my legend.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically want to use the guided starburst to push back these specters
Sure.
Um,
Okay.
to make it easier for Jody to deal with them.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a proper roll.
Mm-hmm.
I will say you do have the effect of your guide if you want to make it an occult roll.
Right. Yes. I might go and do that then.
Okay.
Just in case I have enough successes for that knack.
Stunt.
Or stunt. Enhancement 1 for staff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Oh, only 2 successes.
Yeah, only 2 successes. It's just like you're able to get a few of them, even though it's kind of an area of effect. Whether it's because some of them are quick or they're just kind of trying to avoid Jody. It's just kind of like in avoiding one, they're avoiding the other. But
Would
you
it
are
be
able to get a
possible
couple
to
of them.
flavor this more as me trying to use this power as a shield to stop them from breaking through rather than
Yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
like an explosion?
We're playing fast and loose with
Yeah.
legit mechanics here at this moment, so absolutely. Okay, with Vega, some of the things that you can do, as this is kind of like not like full-on combat, is you could make a social role of a type to persuade or to intimidate or to persuade some of the more benevolent ghosts to get their fill and move on, or to intimidate some of the more malevolent ghosts to get the fuck back in there, or so help you. You could use it to kind of persuade or get the people around you to help safely in their own ways, if that's something social that you'd like to do. You could do something more combative. You could try to close some of the gates that seem to be letting more malevolent spirits through. There's a few things that you can do.
What would I need to roll to help close some of the gates?
Probably for you, I would say that's a sorcery roll, which I think is social occult.
Oh, well, good thing I'm good at that. Do I get to use Mystic Ritual as well?
You sure do. Let me take a
Do
look
I
at
get-
some of your other stuff.
I was gonna say I don't know if I get any scale.
You would get scale if you had followers that would give you scale on this, which Donovan can. Donovan can help you with this if you would like to enlist his help. He can give you scale, if I recall correctly.
Sure. What would
you
I
can invoke a title, which would kind of be you spend 1 legend for a proper title, and you gain scale 2 on that because it's half your legend rating rounded up.
I will hold off on a title,
Okay.
just in case it goes smoothly already.
Okay.
But so I get scale 1 with Donovan's help.
Yes. What purviews do you have?
Moon.
So,
Oh, go ahead.
I would allow. I was taking a look at Assumption of the God form, but I don't think I want to. But I don't think Moon or Darkness quite fits the situation. So, yeah,
Probably
you will
not.
get scale 1 from Donovan, as you are kind of in this case using your magic to buff Donovan to kind of grab onto, as Donovan is a church grim and this is kind of his bread and butter, to kind of guide or close the spaces. So go ahead and roll
Yeah.
that for me.
Alrighty, so I think I got this set up properly. 8 successes.
Excellent.
Nice.
So Donovan quite quickly, quite handedly, like, sure, some of you have seen Donovan work with some physicality beforehand at Vega's instruction, but you have not quite seen Donovan in his element, as Donovan rushes through and kind of is a force on of his own. Carden, shit's going on. You kind of are jolted to attention as whether Donovan leaves fetch or you kind of wake up from a nap. What would you like to
Wake
do?
up!
Yes. So can I see the ghosts?
Kind of.
Okay.
You can see them enough to do something physical to them if you would want. It's just more difficult for you.
Yeah, I've already tapped a path, so I can't invoke a title.
No, you can. You can do invoke a
I
title
can.
as a feat of scale, yeah?
Oh, cool. Can I use Seeker of Truth so I can see the ghosts?
Let me take a look at your titles real quick.
If the answer is no, I'm just gonna start blasting.
Ah, like a true American.
You have any idea how long it took me to get this gun?
I will allow it, even though I think Seeker of the Unseen, which is not one of your titles, would probably work more. But like I said, this is kind of fast and loose with mechanics. So go ahead and yeah, make your roll a scale. Scale 2. What would you like to do with this thing? Since you said you were going to start blasting, are you blasting anyway?
Okay. Do I see that they're only fighting some of the ghosts?
Yeah. I would say that even though you were kind of playing things with Donovan, some of the lads would kind of keep you kind of updated on some of the stuff going on. Everyone kind of figured some stuff out.
Let me make sure this works the way I think it does. Why am I checking for lethality? They're ghosts.
Anyway, I started blasting these ghosts.
Yeah, I'm going to activate it in SMG mode, and I'm going to start firing at some of the less than friendly Caspers.
Okay. So you kind of pull out a type of pistol or one-handed gun, because I know there's a difference between pistols and revolvers, but I'm putting them together for the same purposes. And it kind of shifts in your hands to kind of a more two-handed type of semi-automatic weapon. As things get very loud. So that is spending 1 legend for you, because you do not have imbue stuff for that.
Okay. I'm down to 2.
No, you're down to 3. I popped it already.
Oh, okay.
You're okay, cool, yeah.
Wait, that's not 8. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see how well this works. Pray for me.
Always.
Kind of
too.
upset.
Ah, there we go.
You rolled close combat when you're using a gun. Why?
God, I could have swore I picked firearms. Oh my! It's
Wait,
literally
hey,
auto.
hey.
Fire. Why didn't make it close combat? I hate this. I hate this.
Will you like to try again, or would you like to keep your 5 successes?
Yeah, there we go.
You did have 2 scale on that, right?
Oh my god!
Oh
So we'll
dear.
just add scale onto that. That's 9 successes. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm actually kind of upset that you switched it to SMG mode because I was gonna flavor it as Deadeye from Red Dead, and you kind of just pull out a pistol and just kind of shoot a bunch of ghosts back.
I
to the
mean, we
portal.
can still do that. The same stat, well, the tags don't apply, but the tags aren't that different. It's just the difference of automatic versus like single fire.
Was that scale still +2? But it became +3 at some point.
Your scale is still 2, scale 2. It'll become, it's half your legend rating rounded up. So you're at religion 4, so it'll become scale 3 at legend 5. But yeah,
But the activates.
so as the
It's
as,
9 p.m.
As some of the as the night goes on, you guys kind of let the ghosts that are more benevolent kind of get their fill and begin to kind of go back through the wheel, as the more malevolent ones are pushed back through the power of gun, through the power of punch, and through the power of a fucking dog closing the gates with whatever.
Through power of dog.
Yeah, and you kind of see as the people of the village fill up the spaces of offerings as they kind of go through ducking, weaving, being safe of their own, some of them taking up chants. And before too awful long, things calm down.
Very abruptly.
As you push back the last of the ghosts through the remaining portal, and you kind of see a calm wash across the place, and the itching feeling that had been there the entire time, or has been there for the past couple of days, kind of begins to fade completely. You have fulfilled playing tribute.
Congrats.
Oh, sorry.
That's the level up noise.
The,
That's level
the
up
victory
noise.
noise. Yeah.
Well done.
That was my phone.
But yeah.
It's okay.
So, as you guys kind of begin to relax, you guys are given food of your own, different food than the offerings, but given food of your own to eat and a place to rest for the night if you don't wish to immediately begin to return. As,
I'm gonna get so sick.
I'm gonna get so crunk.
But, yeah. So, would you guys like to return immediately or try to take your time returning?
Oh, I thought you were gonna end it here.
I was thinking about it and then was just kind of like, I need to prepare for things if you guys do try to take, like, the train home or something along those lines.
Yeah, like I spent 2 legend. Well, I spent 1 legend for this, and 1 legend for something else. I can bring us back.
Mm-hmm.
But if anyone has any better ideas, I am all ears.
Train.
Train should be fine.
Train.
Okay. So, as you guys kind of get the idea to take the last train out of here, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's gonna. Can we get the snack wagon on the train?
You don't know.
Got
Just
2
put it on
days
top.
to
Don't worry
start.
about it.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, I can get up there. That's fine. Don't worry. Just like tie down my ropes. It'll be fine.
I was about to. I was thinking that you were about to say, just some paperwork. It's okay. It's okay.
I will do some celestial paperwork to make it so that there has always been a carriage for cars and vans on the train.
Oh, I was just. My idea is I was gonna wait until the very second we got off the train in Brussels, and then had Casimir open the portal so I can drive the snack wagon back through.
It was
Amazing.
I was thinking like you do the paperwork, you kind of show up. They're like, oh, you can't bring the car on here. You just hand them a piece of paper that says, "I do what I want."
Ooh.
I mean, I can kind of do that already.
No.
I will give myself the title of I can do what I want.
Well, yeah. So as you guys kind of get the idea to take the train back home,
Mhm.
we will go ahead and end it there for now. Thank you for joining us for this evening of Midnight Storm. I have been your storyteller, Alvarance. With me today, playing Jody, I've had Danny Cat.
Bought some ghosts.
Yeah.
Spoopy.
With me playing Casimir, I've had Cress.
Well, audio works.
Yeah.
Captions are there for the most part.
For the most part.
Playing Vega, I've had Michinho.
Vega's about to get to do her own adaptation of the anime My Dress Up Darling with Casimir, and I'm here for it.
Excellent.
Playing Carden, I've had Red Ghost.
Man, I hope this isn't the narcolepsy arc for Carden.
And playing
The price you pay for becoming a god of an area.
Mm-hmm.
and playing Andre, I've had Robo Pirate.
Bye.
And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Take care.
Take a look at